boy, J. King Hepner, the beautiful Caddy Son, and the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki. And we're back again for another show. And the title of this episode is Through the Eyes of Brittany Venti. Through the Eyes of Brittany Venti. And what do I mean by that? We'll get to that right about now. Hey, what up, guys? I'm back. Me, Callie, and Saima. And believe me, since the last time I was on, which if you haven't seen it, I'd love for you to go back and check that out when you get time. I did a previous stream called Pyramids Underwater. It was a more serious stream, just taking a look at the mystery of pyramids underwater. And we had various other topics that we talked about. But in all, I was really anxious to get to this particular show. The good old extended Venti Report, pretty much. Only because my good friend Brittany Venti is the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, like I said, I tell the story very quickly if I can, but it all started with my vaunted scent competition. Venti, like you say, I didn't know as much about her then. I just thought that she was an attractive lady, just like everybody, the other girls in the competition. And when I was checking on her, she really looked like a clear dead ringer as far as winning a competition. But she just ended up having some manners that everybody knows about. Everybody knows she burps and farts out loud, and it's very loud, mind you. But like I always tell the beautiful burping beauty, I never mean to poke fun at her. I just feel like that she shouldn't. I ain't gonna say shouldn't because I can't tell people what they shouldn't do, but it's just not very feminine for her to do that. And she's always preaching femininity, and pretty much everything else about her is feminine. But that scent competition was just funny because I say that's pretty much the one thing missing from my doll is a great vaginal scent. So hypothetically and scientifically, Venti ended up losing that competition. But you know what? It's just something about Venti. I was just drawn to her, and so I kept investigating her. And lo and behold, I just think she's damn near the most interesting person in the world. I love investigating good old Venti. And a lot of the stuff, I ain't gonna say a lot of the stuff, but it's several things that she says that I don't agree with. So I'm like, okay, cool. I talk about this at this time, or I talk about this another time. But she never makes me mad or anything like that. I'm normally laughing or just entertained. She just keep my attention. And so I like to do the Venti Report. But I do believe that Venti is a bit of a fire starter too, though. She, there's a lot of people that can get ignited by Venti and her personality and stuff. But I always say it's something under Venti that you just have to see. And I'm sorry, guys, but you remember a long time ago I said the thing about this damn well Venti is she has some angelic about her. Now I know people can say, hey, she's cute now, but no, it's just something else. It's just she just gives that angelic, unbelievably nice spirit about her until she does the burping. That's when it all goes away. But once again, I was laughing because I don't even know how I came across this video. Well, I do know God always puts stuff in your path. But I woke up out of my sleep and I went to YouTube, and I don't know how this particular video popped up. But I got to looking at it, not knowing what the hell I was gonna see. And I said, damn, ain't this something? A deeper look into the life of Brittany Venti. And once again, I saw her through a whole nother set of eyes. Now, let me warn you before you see this video. You better be strong, because she can give off certain vibes in this video now that can try to entrance you. So don't fall for that. Just look at it and evaluate. I'm letting you know, because Venti is, hey, I'm not saying she real mean as far as liking her, but I'm just saying, like, I'm telling you, I be thinking she the sweetest angel, and then she'll hit me with her manners or whatever. But I'm telling you, this girl, for all her exes and stuff like that, the few that she had or how many ever she's had, I'm guarantee you she gave them some trouble from reeling them back in. But let me check my comments before I get into the meat of Venti, because last night, I think that was last night, when I was investigating Venti, she never lets me down. I was laughing so damn hard at that stream. I'm going to show y'all guys what I saw. Johnny K, he says, what's up, Jay? Good to see you. What up, Johnny? I'm back again, man. Hey, I promise you, man, it was some work getting this one together. And I'm not trying to tell y'all how hard to work anything, but I'm just saying it was some work, because I have been having, it seemed like some trouble going on with this little string. And I found out my cable guy was over working on my cable while I was streaming last time. But I can't even trust that this time. So I made a reel of recordings based off Venti's one of Venti's videos. And so I won't be able to just comment in real time. I'm going to have to play the videos and come back and talk to you guys. So that's sort of how it's going to go. It's going to be, I can't lie, it may not be the best way, but guess what? I'm going to make it work. Y'all just bear with me. Cool Teen says, this used to be a funny channel until Brittany broke your brain. Snap out of it. Gang stalkers vibes. Now, Brittany is just an important part of this channel. I can understand if you don't like it. I respect your opinion, my friend. He said, I'm tired of Brittany Venti content. Much respect to you, Dog King. I liked your appearance on the Outcast Isles. You should always experiment with your content. But this Venti woman is down. The burping beauty gets me every time. Well, I can't lie, Burger Boy. I understand. I'm going to be putting out content, hell, pretty much every day. Some of it you're going to love, and some of it you may not. I understand. But right now, Venti is too interesting to me. And I love you too, Cool Team, but I don't buckle down to peer pressure. This is what I think is very interesting. And I'm going to follow this trail. And see, some of you, I understand. Oh, do you like her? So no, this is the thing. The beautiful Brittany is not even my type. She is interesting. And if you watch these few videos with me, you'll begin to understand exactly what I mean. So with all that said, we're finna get into the meat of the program. So first of all, I'm going to start off with my normal introduction to Brittany Venti content. I'm going to start off with my normal introduction. And like I said, fellas, once again, on the weekend, Saturdays, that is really when I have fun. This isn't even about the dog. I have my girls with me, but they're literally here as my companions, having fun with me, delving into the things that I like to do. So this isn't your normal dog content on Saturdays, just to let you know. So with all that said, let's get into the meat of it. I know a girl named Venti. She be wanting plenty. I know a girl named Venti. The Venti Report. I know a girl named Venti. She be wanting plenty. I know a girl named Venti. The Venti Report. Okay, guys. So that was the song I made out of my sleep the other day, and I'ma always keep it because it makes me laugh whenever I have to talk about Venti. But right before this show, I did another video that I was messing around with, just having fun, getting up to my old crazy antics. So here we go. I'm doing another opening for this Venti Report. Through the eyes of Brittany Venti. She's a girl that wants plenty. Through the eyes of Brittany Venti. She's a girl that wants plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, guys, that was me. Brittany just makes me laugh in so many ways. I'm telling you, man, I've just come up with songs just off the top of my head. So, I was checking on good old Venti last night. I think that was last night. And man, I'm going to be honest. She was talking about something about fairies, which I didn't know what the hell that was, to be honest. But once again, that's why I love to watch old Venti, because she's going to be talking about something that may be off the wall. So she was talking about something called fairies. And I promise you, I was so lost. I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? But it comes to find out that I believe this is people that actually dress up in animal costumes. I don't know for what reason. I don't know whether it's, just like I'm in an alternate form of dating with companion dolls. I don't know whether there's some type of thing where they put these animal costumes on and date each other. I have no idea. I just heard her talking about it, and she was going at it pretty hard. But man, I promise you, man, a lot of my fascination with Brittany, I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of it is respect. I'm going to be honest. For the fact that she's been doing it so long, right? That's for one. But for two, she actually is good at what she does, the way she does it. But I promise you, man, here's the one thing that I always laugh at when I'm working hard or, and things of that nature. It's sort of the same thing I said about the WNBA. They can always out-sexy the NBA. It don't matter how hard I work, or I'm just saying a man works or whatever. A woman can always out-sexy you, bro. That's just simple as that. So when I was looking at Brittany's stream last night, I'm going to show you something because I'm going to be trying to do a fundraiser here for my channel over the next couple of months. I'm going to do something called Biking for Companion Dogs, where I'm going to try to ride around the whole perimeter of the city on my mountain bike, basically trying to raise money for just the channel to keep going like it is. But man, I was laughing last night because I was like, look at Brittany. She basically did my damn Biking for Companion Dogs in one night. Watch this, guys. Watch this shit. Oh my God. It's damn well Brittany, man. Y'all gonna see. Hold on. I hear it.
Palette cleanser. Thank you.
Venti.
I just got $1,000 donation from Muhammad. Muhammad, thank you so much for supporting my furry hate. Thank you so much. The king, the absolute king of this kingdom. Thank you, Muhammad. What's the problem? She just wants to have a little fun. Whoa.
Venti.
Yes, thank you so much, Muhammad. Thank you for another $1,000 to shit on furries. This is the best. This is like one of the best things that has ever happened on stream. I'm not gonna lie. This is a peak moment in my life, allowing it to happen because they're like, ooh, the children are getting glumped. Thank you so much, Muhammad.
Brittany.
$1,000 donation. Just taking a screenshot really quick.
Man, man, I can't lie. This damn well Brittany, man. When I saw that last night, I was just laughing so hard. I said, I'm gonna tell you why. Brittany, she just makes me laugh. Hey, look, she was talking about these fairies, and I'm going to tell you, a lot of people joke about Brittany's eyes. I'm going to give her this credit now. A lot of people joke about I've heard people joke about her eyes or whatever. But let me tell you, they are not bad eyes. I promise you. They actually work. They work. They work on her. They look great on her. And let me tell you something. When I started seeing that 1,000 start coming in, I said, you know what? Venti is putting these eyes on these boys. Because I promise you, you're going to see in these upcoming videos that I'm going to share, sometimes her eyes are gray and sometimes they are straight blue. Now, last night, you couldn't tell during the stream, but they were more blue. And she put some type of this shit had me dying laughing. I wish I could have had all this on here. But she had some type of red eyeshadow on and lipstick or whatever to go with it or whatever. And Brittany looked out, she looked nice. I'm not gonna lie, she looked nice last night. But what made me laugh was somebody commented in the stream and said, Brittany, your makeup is looking good. And Brittany said, she said, yeah, I put the good stuff. She said, I put the good stuff on tonight. She said, once you put this stuff on, I think she said something about it's hard to come off or whatever. But man, I said, Brittany, she put that on there. Oh yeah, and before I come to my comments, because I got to come to the comments before I go to this next video. But before I come to the comments, what had me laughing and what I do have to say, when I was looking at her eyes, the way they be looking, Brittany has companion doll eyes. I promise you. I promise you. Because for one, I'm like, damn, they changing color. So one day, just like your companion doll, you can change the color out. For two, even though some people may say they're weird because they have space in between them, I really hate to agree with this damn woman, but she sort of talks about it looking Egyptian-like, and it does give you that mystical look. So, if she was a woman that you didn't want to look at human woman-wise, it may be a turnout, but for her, it raked in not one, not two, but 3 G's. It made me laugh because I said, you know what? Brittany's good, but that's also the power of saying, hey, look, Muhammad or whatever, out there saying, look here, man, I got money to burn. Hey, I like them eyes. Damn, Muhammad. Damn, Muhammad. Let me tell you, hey, it had me tripping. But once again, I was proud. I was like, damn, man, that's cool for her to be able to, you know what I'm saying, do that type of work in, one night, and be able to keep her dream funded. I was like, man, that was badass from good old Brittany. So, man, that's only the beginning of the iceberg. If you guys stick around, y'all gonna see a lot of stuff tonight. Look, man, it's mainly from one video too. It's mainly from one video. Let's see. This shit gonna be funny, man. Let's see. Okay. And look, hey, I promise you, man. So this next video, hey, it's really gonna get ramped up. See, Mr. Powerbrain says boxing comes on at 9. Look, Powerbrain, this show got started late because of all the work I had to put in, but I'm a sports fan. Keep that in mind. So I was cognizant of the boxing. But let me tell you why I'm not worried. Because I want to see George Kambosos Jr. and I want to see Devin Haney. And you know who's not fighting at 9 o'clock? George Kambosos Jr. and Devin Haney. They'll probably be fighting around 11 o'clock at night. So if I am still on, hey, I'll be looking to wrap it up maybe. Johnny K says, love the Venti Report theme song. Thank you, Johnny. I made it on the fly, man. Savage said, this is psychotic behavior. Hey, Johnny says the new song sounds pretty good, too. Thank you, man. I came up with it on the fly. Nah, I don't like her like that, my friend. Comic book says here, JDKH. Yeah, thank you, comic book. Johnny K says like, share, and subscribe. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Thank you, Johnny. Finatra! What up? What up, Finatra? Good to see you. Finatra said, gorgeous eyes. Let me tell you something. Look, this, let me tell you something. I'm fine with anybody wanting to be judgmental. That's the whole name of this game. But if you're with me on this ride, you're going to go on a psychological journey. See, a lot of you who may really be Brittany fans, you may think she's the finest thing your eye has seen. So you're so caught up, you assume that everybody is caught up by those things. I made a show recently saying immune to seduction. If you look at that show, you'll understand. I may think all of these ladies are beautiful, but that's the beauty of having these girls. Although you can appreciate their beauty and all that, you can examine them, you're immune to the seductive ways. Why? Because I'm happy. If this was a human girlfriend I had and I was happy with one of them, I would be just as immune to the seductions of other women, because when I've been happy, I've been immune to it. So same with Brittany. This deep dive, although she is beauty, and although I'm going to be pointing to her beauty in certain instances, this is more of a psychological journey into one of the most interesting people I've ever seen. I'm going to be honest. So, Grimington says, dang, she got the Saudi Prince support. Right. Muhammad like, hey, look, Muhammad loving it. Power Brain says, Brittany is going to get, what is that? Is going to get, I don't know what they're saying, fly or something. Johnny K says, what up, Finatra? Finatra said, I love her eyes. I love the way Brittany's eyes can change on the dime. Now, I'm going to say that. I'm telling you, that's how she almost won the damn scent competition. Just because she always will reel you in. Blue CCG, hail to the Dog King. What up, Dog King Army member? Then he says, hail to the chat, man. Way to speak to the chat, man. Finatra says, yo, Johnny K, Brittany's going to get flued out. I don't even know what he's talking about. Blue CCG says, maybe he said flushed out. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. Blue CCG says, remember to like the stream. Yes, sir. Finatra says, hail, Blue. Johnny K says, Finatra, I love the music you make. I do too, Finatra. It's great. I only didn't play it here because I don't know if you got a look. I don't know if you got an adult flag on it. So I was like, you know what? I didn't want to play it here. But I do love this song. My mother even loves the song. I think I told you that. T-Mac says Jay is sat on again. I don't know what he mean by that. Then he says Jay is on point again. Okay, appreciate you, brother. Blue CCG says, what's the topic for today's show? It's this is thank you, brother. My bad. The topic of today's show is Through the Eyes of Brittany Venti. This is once again not a dog topic show, but I'm open to any dog questions. This is a show, basically, a deeper dive into the very interesting Brittany Venti, man. She's more than just a cute face. Some people love her. Some people love to hate her. You know, she has a lot of, she can be very polarizing. And for me, like I said, she was sort of polarizing for me because she drew me in. Because I said, oh, this is a beautiful human woman. She seems so, I can't lie, I had a perception about her. Oh, she seems so intelligent. I wonder what she's going to be talking about. So when I got in on her stream, I don't know what she was talking about, but she sounded, it was interesting enough. And when she started burping, it just threw me so off. I said, oh my God, this is disgusting. Especially from such an angelic type face. I was like, oh my God. It was so off-putting. I ran. I'm like, I got to get out of here. This is sickening. But I mean, even after the competition and stuff, when I saw her coming to the Jack show, willing to like even meet me for a second, at least that time, I saw some in her face, her eyes, and I was just like, you know what? I don't know. It was something that connected with me to the point where I was like, for one, I never want her to think I just want to hurt her feelings, because I don't. Even in this competition, going forward, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say something that could probably make you guys laugh, not because I'm trying to. It's just going to be a true evaluation at the moment. But I'm never doing it to tear people down. So that's the case with Venti. But after that, I don't know. Even after the burping, I was like, you know what? She was interested. Let me see what she was talking about. And that's how I would get drawn back in. And then I'd be thinking, maybe she doesn't burp like that because I didn't know her history. And she burp, I run away. But then I come back. And next thing you know, I was like, wait a minute, she's interested. And I honestly got caught up in the damn Venti whirlwind. Rightfully, I mean, I'm glad I did because she's funny. I mean, not only funny, she interesting. Grimmington says the Venti Report is entertaining. Power Brace, I'm going to be watching you in boxing at the same time. I'm telling you, bro, them early fights ain't nothing. Because I was thinking about it too. I said, man, I know some of my viewers, it's Saturday night. Some of them might be on dates. Some of them might be getting ready to watch games. But I started looking at the program and I said, it ain't nothing on. I said, these early fights are trash. I said, man, here, we all got a couple of hours to waste. Alan Reese says, I love you, bro. You're a legend. Give some love to the Jack Show. Oh, I love the Jack Show. Hey, everybody know I love the Jack Show. Hey, look, look. I tell you this, whether I ever come back on the Jack Show, much love to him. Hell, I wish Anna would come over here. I want to really interview her. I would love to have John and Choke Out. Yeah, and Cecil could even stop by too. But just from our conversations, I'm just saying, like, I think y'all said John, he'll do a deep dive on that scientific type stuff. And Anna, I love to talk Star Wars with her. Choke Out, me and him can get a little raw with it. But me and Cecil, we'll have to see. It's something we could connect on, I'm sure. Finatra says, you can play my songs anytime, Jay. Okay, Finatra. Zenclix says, hello, I'm new to this channel. Very interested and would like to learn more. Hey, Zenclix, if you got any dog questions, ask me. But tonight, I'm going to be honest. We're acting a damn fool. We're just doing a deep dive on the beautiful burping beauty, which is Brittany Venti. She's a pretty girl, but she's also very interesting. And with all due respect, I'm going to, let me see. Power Brain says, flown out to Saudi Arabia. Finatra says, God bless Mama Hefner. Oh, thank you, Finatra. Adam Reese said, if Brittany Venti wants you, she's going to get you. I can't lie. She strikes me as that girl that, she'll go after your ass hard. Anna is jealous. She is no longer number one in Jay's eyes. I said, you know what? I'm sorry. I do feel bad for Thana, because Brittany would do harm to her over me. And so I'm sorry, Thana. Look, you better, watch your back, because this girl will try to hurt you. But Johnny K came back with a great comeback. Thana does hold the belt, so she ain't really got to wear it. Adam Reese says that Star Wars girl is the prettiest young girl on YouTube. Look, I love to get Anna compliments and things. I'm not going to go to that hyperbolic type of a level, or hyperbolic type of level. But I will say this. Damn it, she never makes me want to turn off very quickly. That damn Thana, she makes me sick. Now, here's the deal, guys. So, why did I wake up out of my sleep? I heard the calling of this damn well Brittany Venti in one of her damn videos that just popped on my feed. And it was interesting, because I'm going to tell you why. I had always made that statement of, you know what? She almost won that competition because she kept making me think of this sort of angelic figure, right? I don't know how she does it. But the whole video was about her ice skating. And I said, no, please no. Because I thought I heard her mention that on one of her feeds before. I said, please let this girl not know how to ice skate, because that's going to add on to the whole notion of her planning to her angelicness. So I went on a deep dive of Brittany Venti, but I got a lot more than ice skating. I got her personality. Now, here's where I need you guys to hang in here with me. Instead of the normal watching it with me, as far as having it sitting right next to me and me being able to chime in real time, I'm going to have to let these videos play because I can't rewind them or fast forward them. So it's probably going to be a couple of minutes of video. But believe me, we're going to look at a video and break it down. And it's going to be worth the wait. So, with all that said, let's jump right in. Here we go, boys. Brittany Venti. Venti. Here we go. First video.
I am dressed up to go ice skating. This is my first time, like, kind of getting back on track with it. I have a friend who's going to kind of catch me up to where she is. I haven't ice skated since I was like 11, but I still have some of the mechanism down, like the muscle memory, believe it or not. And it's almost 9 a.m. right now. It's really early. I kind of feel like I'm at school again, having to get up this early, but it's okay, you know. Drink some coffee and get over it. Alright, so I'm in the subway and I'm about to do the transfer. Guess we went the wrong way. Wrong direction. I asked the person on the train if this was the right direction. I thought it was a girl, and then a really deep voice came out. And I was like, oh. I was just shocked. I hope I didn't see it in my face. Like, literally nobody is here. Oh my god, this is scary. I don't like when this happens because whenever it's empty like this, bad things happen. Like, there's probably a hobo hiding in the corner, ready to jump out. There's literally nobody here. I don't even know what to do in this situation. Like, I've never been trained for this. Like, growing up, my mom was always with me when I went around New York. I never went on the trains by myself as a kid in New York. Then I moved to Connecticut. And then after I moved to Connecticut, when I came back to New York, I didn't know how to ride the trains because I never went outside by myself in my life in New York. My mom just kept me confined to the Prospect Park area, basically. So, as an adult, I had to learn how to ride the trains. So nobody's ever told me how to correctly ride them and the safety precautions and stuff as a woman that you have to know. My grandma did tell me, though, that you're supposed to stay on, like, one of the sides. But I don't know what you're supposed to do when you're completely alone. Like, there's no women to, like, gravitate towards. That's usually what I do. Oh, here's one. Coming up. Time is 9:35. My last moments alive. It was a mediocre life. Look at this. Look how big my feet are. This is ridiculous. Pretty average New York train station. You know, disgusting. Hasn't been cleaned in like 100 years. Rats hiding, waiting for someone to litter.
Okay, guys, that was the first deep dive into good old Venti. Man, I just think that girl is super interesting. So here's the deal. So she gets ready, to go ice skating. And like I say, she may not be my ideal type, but the girl is an attractive woman, She has a slim build. She's a little taller, but an attractive woman. What I liked about Venti in this video was she didn't have a lot of makeup on. And I said, Venti, you couldn't probably tell in that video because I was taking it with my camera phone. But I was like, man, Venti is a natural beauty. She has some very natural beauty. I really, and her hair and all that. Venti has a lot going on for her. But what made me laugh about Venti was all the things that make her so human. I can't tell you how many times I've done what she did and ended up going the wrong way. So when she was like, man, she ended up going the wrong way, it had me dying laughing. That really humanized her. And every time you saw pause, that's when I wanted to pause. But in this format, I couldn't. Then, honestly, there go Venti, her and her sharp tongue later on. It showed up because she was basically talking about a woman who I guess ended up being transgender, but she was talking about had the deep voice, and I promise you, Venti never holds back when it comes to sort of talking about somebody or checking them or whatever. So I just thought that was funny when she talked about them. And then I'm gonna tell you something though. I did actually. I know that it was on camera. I know it's easy to say that she was in no danger, but I promise you, I was a little uneasy with her in that subway just by herself like that. Not saying I wanted to go down there and save her or anything like that. I'm just saying, when she was saying that, hey, I feel uneasy being a woman down here like that, I was actually thinking to myself, like, damn, Venti, this don't really look too good. It was a lot of light down there, thank goodness. And I'm sure in New York, they probably got, well, I'm sure they got cameras, but hell, I seen somebody get killed in the subway recently, so I don't think it would save you. But I am well aware that I am a man. And I know if I was alone down there, I wouldn't be in a state of being just, oh, Lord Jesus. But I know I would be on my guard. So as a woman, I'd be even more on my guard. So when she was down there by herself, I know it was on camera, and hey, she was just shooting a video, and it's easy for us to just say, oh, she good. But I was thinking like, hey, that is dangerous. Now, it's one thing that I didn't like. It's two more points I'm gonna hit before I come to the comments. One thing I didn't like that she said on that video is when she said that her life was over. I know a lot of people joke like that, but I just sort of hated her say that because sometimes it's a lot of truth said in jest behind people jokes. But she's like, my life is over. And, she came in with the it's a mediocre life. Once again, a lot of it could be looked at as jest, but I just hate joking. Like with the mindset I got now, I hate even hearing a joke like that. I'm like, no, don't even joke on your life. To be quite honest, Venti, I'm not counting her money. I don't know her straight up living situation, but I say this: she's successful. She's doing good. She's living her dream. And hey, guess what? Don't say your life is over or mediocre. Last thing I say, I have always said, as far as human women concerned, I like smaller women, to thicker women, to petite, but I don't really like going over a woman that's 5'4". That's really, I really don't like to date women over 5'4", although I have. I don't like going over 5'7", which Venti is 5'7". But once again, that's not my ideal or preferred height. But I was only laughing because, once again, the human side of Venti is like her, love her, whatever. She don't give a damn. She made fun of her own feet. She like, look, man, look how big my feet are. I said, that damn Venti is so damn funny. So once again, the tip of the iceberg. Let me pick up my paper because I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't really got a chance to make any notes off of this, so I'm watching it with you. I'm making little notes with you because I've seen it, but I haven't written everything down that I wanted to talk about. So with all that said, let me check the comments and we're going to go to the next video. I'm going to be honest, man. I've been dying to do this show. It's just fun to me to deep dive, like say, not into any woman. See, before I read in the comments, this isn't just about deep diving into a woman. You know, I like Thana. She's cool. I like a lot of the other girls. Nobody's disinterested. I'm serious. Nobody's disinterested from my standpoint right now, at least right now. Fanachi said, have I heard Anna's EP? Have you heard Anna's EP I made? He said, 6-track album called Bananas Glitter Stem. He said, all tracks are bangers. No, I ain't heard them. Are they on your channel? I hope they're on your channel. Johnny K says, got to check that out. I want to check that out. Oh, James Cross says, what's up, Jay? Are Callie and Saima keeping you in line? Brother, these girls are definitely manning the room, the Dog King room. They got me in line as always. Like I tell people. Now, I give Cecil credit. He said a joke like this a long time ago. He was like, man, do you think 2 other human women would be able to sit beside you while you doing the joking and talking about the stuff that you talking about? And all due respect to my beautiful human ladies. I said, hell no. And I said, the beautiful thing is, these girls, like I say, they exist without the word of jealousy because that's not my fantasy. So it's funny. It's other dog owners who wouldn't even be able to have certain conversations. I feel bad for them because these ladies are the best. They cool. They up for any conversation we down to have. Johnny K says, my buddy Eddie say that he agrees about what you said about Thana having a nice little booty. Oh, yes. And it housing a very nice vagina. Oh, yeah. Thana got a nice shape, and she frustrates me. She never shows her butt. She always want to show the front. Gluminati says, Lord have mercy, what a woman. He talking about Brittany. Before I go any further, though, I'm telling you, what makes me laugh about Brittany is, even when, like I said before, even when she was on that other show, everybody was asking questions about Venti, man. Even with all the other girls on there, it had me dying laughing. Alan says Venti knows what she's got, and wow, she's showing off. Venti's nice. Mr. Piebrain says Brittany's thighs are hypnotic. Grimington says Venti is street smart. Yeah, she is. Y'all gonna see more on street smart a little later. Blue CCG says, I wonder how dangerous the subway really is. I've never been to NYC. Blue CCG, I say this. Let's assume that it's 99% non-dangerous. The few times it's dangerous is still bad for anybody, but extra bad for a woman. You see what I'm getting at? So the small chance that anything might happen is bad for a woman, you know? Especially down there by yourself. Johnny K says the subways are going to hell. He says fights, people getting shot and raped. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Oh, Powerbrain says the Henderson Morrell fight is nice. Oh, that's cool. If I wasn't talking about this, trying to keep y'all entertained in between whatever else y'all doing, I'd be checking it out. He said Henderson is cutting the first round. And honestly, that's another reason I'm doing this, guys. You know, hell, I want to be here for somebody that maybe needs something to tie them over for a while. So that's another reason I'm here tonight. You know, everybody's not busy. So, hell, to tie you over, that's what I'm here for. So, without further ado, let's take a deeper dive into the world of Venti and the subway.
Rats hiding, waiting for someone to litter. Train being late and off schedule. Like, paid $2,000 to be here. Let's take a selfie with the rats. I need to move out of here. I need to go to Texas. Look at that fucking train. Look at that like, we need to put up a comparison of like how Japan's trains look versus this. Land of the free. Freedom to have disgusting subways. They're inefficient. Let's go! Brooklyn. Okay, it is getting dim on this side of the track. Maybe I should stop walking. Is that the track? Oh no, stop that way of the track. No. Wait. This guy just tried to like this in front of me. Like, fuck out of my way. Anyway, what happened was I forgot that the G stops halfway on the track. I ran towards it and they closed the doors anyway, even though they see me running. Like, they literally could have waited half of 1 second instead of injuring my arm. But I was supposed to be another 10 minutes, so I shoved my arm in the door so that they couldn't close it and they had to open it again. So, yeah. Now my arm's red and it hurts, but at least I'm not late to ice skating. Just the art things. Why? Okay. I'm not sure. I had a freak accident. I went on the train and it skipped like 5 stops. And yes, I just found out there's such thing as express for this one. But the thing is, it's not supposed to be running right now. And it literally skipped. Like, I'm 30 streets ahead of where I'm supposed to be right now. Like, not walkable at all. That's like 3 miles. And my ice skating thing is in 20 minutes, so, you know, like I said, as per usual with New York, trains on schedule, not going where they're supposed to go. And then on top of that, before I got off, this weird guy was asking me for my Instagram. This is the second time this happened this week. Why are people walking up to me and asking for my Instagram?
Yeah, back again. Okay, guys, another peek into the psyche of Venti. And once again, what I really love about Venti in this is I'm just going to give her credit where credit is due. I really do just love her natural look on here, just from a look standpoint. I just like that non-makeup look. She pulls it off very well. Here's what the personality and the human side of Venti makes me laugh. When she makes the selfie with the rats joke, that's a Venti classic. It had me laughing. Then, like I say, what gets you with Venti and make you laugh is, even though she might be looking cute and stuff, she'll come with a comment. Look at that effing train. I mean, that's the stuff that just kills me about Venti when she comes off the, and it's true. That's her personality. I'm telling you, she almost had me dying laughing with that. But this is the part that draws me more into the Venti psyche. It humanizes her. I'm like, man, damn you, Venti, you make me sick. When she goes the wrong way and has to run back to the train, y'all just don't know. Anybody that knows me knows that that's me a million times. And I'm sure if it's not a lot of my viewers just watching right now, it's a lot of you out there that would be that person. You think you going, yeah, yeah, let me go catch it. Oh, damn, it's the other way. Oh, shit. Oh, look, and Venti. I'm dying. Because Venti was like, yeah, I'm looking good, girl. Yeah, oh, yeah, girl. Oh, damn, the train. Oh, so that had me laughing when she had to double back. Oh, but here's another thing. Once again, Venti reeling you in like you a damn Muhammad on the end of a fish hook. Ready. Look, I can't lie. It was actually a little bit of, I hate when she does this, but it was a little bit adorable when she said she slammed her arm in the thing. And then she was like, oh, I got hurt, and showed it being red. And by her being white as a stick of toothpaste, you can see the red mark. And I said, look at Venti generating sympathy. You son of a damn gun. Makes me sick. Next, what else did she do? Oh! Now, she is prone to get emotional sometimes. And right at the end, I'm telling you, she could be. I know she's good because she's been doing this forever. Whether it's she's used to being emotional or not, but guess what? Some stuff ain't always as jokey as you think it be. I promise you. And let me tell you, her feelings was a little hurt when she had messed up on that train. Now she wasn't finna go into no full cry because she's a tough girl, but I saw her slightly welling up. Her feelings was a little hurt, like she was getting ready to be pissed off. But the last thing is she probably has figured this out by now. But I never used to use this angle, but I know a lot of guys that did. You're going to see her ask this question again, but she keeps on asking, why do they keep on asking for my Instagram? They keep, I don't know why they keep asking for my Instagram. Is that some new angle? Venti, from the guys I know that ask for your Instagram, it's pretty much what you said. They'll basically try to talk to you through your Instagram. That's basically what they're trying to do. Because the truth is, let me get your number thing, people don't really ask for that as much anymore. People are asking for your social media handle. Especially, here in Memphis, man, that's normally how it goes down. Man, you ask somebody for their number, they're gonna look at you like, man, you from the damn Wild West or something. So so for her to say she didn't understand why they were asking for her Instagram, I'm like, the thing about Venti is she a straight shooter. I'm not saying she can't never send you left when she want to go right. But at least for the sake of that real-time video, she looked like she didn't know what the hell they was meaning by that. I'm going to be honest. So let me check the comments before I go back to the next video. It's funny, though. It's funny following her on this little journey, man. It really is. Let me get back to the comments. If they'll pop back up. I'm trying to get them to pop back up. Okay, now let's see. I see Lord Nemesis in here. Okay, hold on. Johnny K, keep me updated on that fight too, Pirate. Johnny K says, if Venti gets attacked by rats in the subway, she could just burp to scare them away. Hey, honestly, I love my friend Venti, but that's a great joke because if she could get a burp out, it'll send their ass running. Lord Nemesis laugh. He said, "Here, J. King, thank you, Lord. Good to see you." Johnny K says, Venti was at the train stop where I used to do where I used to live when she caught the G train. Oh, badass, Johnny. Grimson says she looks even hotter in natural light. Once again, this video is this whole stream isn't about highlighting the beauty of Venti, but it's really a byproduct. But I would say this: I've been more a fan of her in this video than damn near any video, and you will see exactly what I mean later on. Excuse me. Johnny says, "Hey, Lord Nemesis." They speaking to each other. Power Brain says round 3 was nice. I don't think Henderson will make it through the fifth. Honestly, I don't even begin to care until I start knowing who the hell they are. Sometimes it is good to watch those younger fighters, but still keep me posted, Power. Lord Nemesis says, they want to slide into Venti's DMs via Instagram. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. Come on, Venti. But I know a friend. I promise you, he was so successful at that. He would meet a girl, he would give one name and find her on Facebook. It'll really actually be stalkish the way he'd find them. And dude, he'd end up dating them. So it works. Fanacha said, hell, Lord Nemesis. I'm glad Lord Nemesis came. Crowd says, I don't know how you are not hearing this. Asuna wants you, man. She wants to take you your dignity. I know you pride resistance, but she gonna break you, bro. Oh, you know what? If somebody breaks me, as much as I love Asuna, because I was getting really close to her last time, James, I don't think it's gonna be her. But I tell you what, I'm not gonna tell you anything yet, James. I just say, you remember when Yoda said, "You'll see, you will see, you will see one day." We'll all see one day, but right now, I'm okay. Frank the Bunny says, well, she hasn't burped this video, so that's a plus. Frank, I don't want to ruin it, but I just say this. This girl has impeccable manners right now. I say that. Power Brain says, Maria kicked Henderson's butt. The ref stopped the fight in the fourth. Perfect. Now, guys, we're in for the next video. Another deep dive into the psyche of the burping beauty, Brittany Venti.
722 34th Street.
I don't get it. Oh my god. This is kind of stressful. Please, God. Please, let this be the last training. My heart can't deal with this no more. It's not that bad walking in New York because so much weird stuff happens here that you doing this, like recording and talking, isn't even like that crazy compared to what actually happens around here, like relative to what happens around here. I keep trying to ask this, but there's so many loud sounds. Every time I try to talk, there's magically a loud sound trying to leave me out. Can someone please tell me why people keep approaching me and asking for my Instagram? Because I genuinely don't understand what their end game is. Like, I get they're trying to creep, but I don't really get, like, what the method of asking my Instagram does. Is it so they can stalk me, or is it because they're, like, pretending that they have a following and that they'll promote me? Like, I don't really get it. But anyway, let me know in the comments. Can he not? Like, I'm not a hooker. Don't fucking honk at me. Anyway, not like I wasn't expecting that today. Because, you know, I'm so perfect and beautiful. Doesn't give them an excuse to be assholes and harass, though. I just want to give you guys, girls watching, a piece of advice. What helps, it doesn't do it 100%, but I would be getting a lot more trouble if I weren't doing this. So, what you want to do when you're walking in the city, because there's a street harassment epidemic here. I know other people that aren't from here probably think I'm lying and they don't get it, but any girl from New York, please verify in the comments how bad it is. Like, God forbid you wear a pair of shorts in the summer, like, it's over. Your day's ruined. You're gonna get harassed nonstop. Anyway, piece of advice though, carry pepper spray in your hand. Like, don't put it in your purse. Don't put it in your pocket. Like, carry open in your hand as you're walking around, because it will deter a lot of the people that would have harassed you, and it makes it so you're prepared if you do need to use it, and you're not like, you know, like fumbling in your bag. So, yeah. That's just some girl-to-girl advice. Looks like I'm going to make my appointment, so that's good. We did it after all. Don't mind me basking in the glory that I did something a functional human being would do. I literally have to applaud myself for doing, like, basic survival things. It's like if you cooked yourself a meal and breathe, and then you were, like, applauding yourself. That's basically me. Honestly, girls, if getting a concealed carry or open carry is legal where you are, you should do it. Guns are literally
Hey guys, I'm going to be honest. This damn girl makes me laugh so damn hard. It's ridiculous. I'm going to be honest. This girl is freaking hilarious and it makes me laugh. And let me tell you something. When you have these girls, when I got these girls next to me, it makes it so you can see her comments from the outside. Because before I even do a deep dive into it, I say this. When you're just a single man with raging hormones, you like I said, you're not happy as far as you're still out here looking. Some of her comments could probably tick you off a little bit. But when you're sitting back, you're happy from from this standpoint, it really can make you laugh from a lot of different angles. So I'm gonna break it down right before I come to the comments. Her first thing that she said was, and I don't know if you remember this, she said, "My heart can't deal with no more." When she was talking about the train. I'm just telling you what I love about Brittany. Sometimes she say things so sincerely, it sounds so innocent. I'm telling you, when she said that, it's almost made my heart melt. I'm like, she said, "My heart can't deal with no more." I'm like, oh my God, this damn Brittany makes me sick. Then 2 seconds later, she had me laughing because she got mad at the sounds, drowning out what she was trying to say. I only laughed at that because I can't tell you how many times I've shot a video. And right when I was saying something, it was a damn truck zooming past my house, like right when I was trying to say something good. So that made me, I'm telling you, I draw a lot of parallels with her and her foolishness. It makes me laugh. And I'm saying it's not because I do. If you're out there, I bet you a lot of you can be like, damn, I be doing that too. Just humanizing her. She ain't nothing but one of us, you know. Once again, at least for that day, I'm not saying today, but that day, she had me laughing. What do they want Instagram for? I know they want to talk to me. That's what they want you for, Brittany. They want to talk to you. I don't understand. What do they want? They want to talk to you, Brittany. You had me laughing. Then this is another thing. I'm sorry, I just noticed stuff, man. Right after the Instagram thing, she sort of made her first appearance on the street. I laughed because the first thing that happened was the car honked at her. You know what that means, guys? She actually looked good out there. A lot of girls get honked at anyway, but let me tell you, whoever was driving by said, she hot. So I said, Brenda must have been looking good out in the streets, right? And here's the thing where a single guy can get annoyed, but I'm telling you, it hit me a lot different. Don't you know she had me laughing so damn hard when she threw her hair back? Huh? I'm pissed off that he hunked at me. I'm not a prostitute, but I was expecting it. She said, she said, she said, and it was so funny when she was like, hey, I was expecting it. After all, I'm perfectly beautiful. And I'm going to be honest. As a single guy, you could be like, this B thinks she all that, thinks she fine. Get out of here. You ain't all that. But I promise you, I didn't even take it like that. It was almost just, it was hilarious the way she did it because I was like, I wrote it down. It was literally amazingly arrogant, almost in a good way, because it's like, I know I should hate her for saying that, but why is this slightly cute? I give her credit. I said, this mother, that damn well Venti, that's why I say she's interesting. She does things like that you should hate, right? But it's also a little funny. I said, this mother, she funny with that type of stuff. Then she does something that pisses me off with all women that are halfway attracted. I do understand their pain though. When she got mad about anytime you walk out in shorts in New York, you're going to get harassed by men. And you know, honestly, I didn't want to really bring this up because I can make a standalone video, and I still may. I'm gonna put a check about it. You may hear about this again. But I just sort of hate when women complain about getting even somebody honking a horn. I understand it could be overwhelming, but let me tell you, it's a lot of girls out there that wish somebody would be trying to flirt with them, trying to honk a horn at them, trying to ask for their numbers. So sometimes I think of like, you know what? I know that it can be a burden sometimes to be attractive, but you need to be thanking your blessings that it ain't the other way around. You can easily not get nobody. You could get somebody honking at you to get your ass out the street. So that was one note on that. Another thing that had me laughing before I get back to y'all was her carrying the damn pepper spray. Because I was thinking to myself, like, you know damn well Venti gonna use that pepper spray. So if anybody coming across her thinking that they coming across a soft little petal, they got another damn thing coming. They definitely, if they get a hold of her, they definitely gonna have a face full of that damn pepper spray dealing with her. And that's probably the least of your worries with her. Then right after she talked about the pepper spray, what had me laughing, guys, was a dude honked their horn again. That let me know. I said, damn, Brittany was looking good. Because somebody honked the horn again. I said, this son of a gun. It had me laughing. But you know what? I don't know. You know what? She's just a character. She is a character. Once again, if you're somebody, especially that's frustrated coming out of a relationship, you've been having some hard times, you can see this and it can make you hate her guts. But for me, it just made me laugh. And once again, since I'm secure in my relationship, I'm happy with my girls. I'm not thinking of it in a I want you standpoint. I'm just thinking of it of look at her, she's a trip. But I promise you, she did it again because it's crazy. I actually felt good for her when she said, you know what? I got here on time after everything that went wrong. Honestly, I hate to say it. I was actually proud of Venti for getting there. I said, look, Venti, I'm actually happy you made it. But she hit you with the line right after that. I'm basking in the glory. She said, I'm basking in the glory. And I promise you, when she flipped her hair back and was smiling, guys, listen. I love my dogs. I love my life. But I'm just saying, for guys that's just strictly into the human game, I'm just going to be honest. It was a very cute scene, even amongst the damn arrogance once again, because she flips her hair back. Well, I'm glad I made it here, safe and sound. I am proud of myself. And I was like, oh my God, this damn girl. I give her credit, you know. She had me laughing. And it was once again, I just thought it was worth pointing out because it's just funny to see the arrogance that you should hate actually being semi-cute. It's just amazing. And before I get back to y'all, I think I got on here applaud for doing basic survival. I think when she was talking to the girls, I think I was happy that she was just talking about basic survival. What did she say about basic survival? She was talking about guns, I think she was leading into guns. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad that she was talking about surviving out there to them girls. Hell. But either way, with all that said, I'm finna check in with you guys because I'm going to be honest with you. We only got one more video to take a look at. Let me see. And Lord, oh yeah, you're going to love that last video. You're going to love the last video. But Venti had me laughing that whole little strip because that's what she does. She talks out the side of her neck and she don't give a damn what she says and she makes it funny. So let me see what you guys had to say about it. Edmund Dante says Venti kind of cute. Yeah, Venti is kind of cute. She puts it on you now. Adam says she's pretending not to know just so she can humble brag. Venti makes me laugh. Damn it, those eyes are irresistible. That's what Finatra says. Honk, honk, honk. Lord Nemesis. I'm telling you, them dudes, look, that's what they had me laughing, Lord Nemesis. When you hear them honks, that means that, I'm sorry, that means that when they see her on the street, they're impressed. Edmund Dante says hammerhead. Grimace says her audience is 95% male and she giving girl advice. Oh, that's what she does. She still gonna give her girl advice. Adam D, and you know that too, though. Adam D says when she hits the wall, it's gonna be bad. Look, hey, I'm gonna tell you though. I don't even want to talk about hitting the wall. Look, I ain't gonna even say nothing. I ain't gonna even say predict, because you know what? She could be one of them girls to go for, you know, sometimes them women, they find the key to longevity. Now, they ain't as good at it as men, but I'm telling you, some of them could. Edmund says, am I the only one without sound? Oh, you ain't got sound, Edmund? I hope that everybody else has sound, but it could be lower. I'm not sure. Grimington laughing. Chuck Cuckoo says she probably smells fresh for a human girl. Well, I can't lie. I do believe that I even said it during the competition that I believe that normally she is, but I say just because of her antics. See, that's the thing. It's not all about who's just nasty, but out of the group, it was just because of her antics who's more likely to slip up and things of that nature. And because her antics was so bad, that's the only thing that made her lose. Because like I say, other than that, you'll think she got powder down there. I promise you. Johnny K says, the way you are with Venti is the way I am with Whitney. No, not quite. Because I don't know. I don't really know what you mean by that. Because if you think that I think, because I actually like Venti's Whitney's as far as a body build, because she's a short girl. Edmund says Venti is a 6 in my hood. Oh, let me see what Venti would be in my neighborhood. Because, you know, like I say, you know, and I want, like, if Venti's watching, I don't want to be hard on her, but I'm just going to be honest. You know, because Venti's a cute girl. Like I said, I'm a butt man. And she doesn't have a gigantic butt. She has you know, it's a little butt back there. She has more top, but she does have a great top. She has a nice shape. You know what, though? I'm going to be fair to Venti. I think she's an 8. I think she's an 8. I think she's a strong 8 too. I think she's and that's from me, come from me without being a butt guy. I give Venti an 8. Grimson says, damn, Edmund. I guess he didn't like this score. Edmund says, good vibes, good vibes. JY Doll Head 223 looks just like Venti. Check it out. I think Whitney is interested and funny as hell. Let me check out JY Doll Head 223. Oh man, my phone loading up, and I don't want to mess the stream up. Damn, let me write that down. We're gonna definitely do a comparison before I get out of here. I gotta make sure. I hope I do. Remember that. You said J.Y. Daw Head number 220. I'm gonna look at that before I can go. No. I'm not gonna argue with you. I think when I've heard her talk, she's too incoherent for me in certain times to compare with Venti. And I think Venti, no offense to Whitney, Venti can try to do the airhead routine sometimes, but she's very intelligent. And not saying Whitney is a dummy, but I think Venti comes from a more intelligent place more often than not. So with all that said, guys, we have to take a deep dive into this last video because it is Saturday night. Y'all could be wanting to jump into some human stuff. Y'all could be wanting to look at some on TV. So I ain't gonna just try to overextend y'all welcome, but we finna head into this last video. Let's check it out. We finna check things out.
Where you are, you should do it. Guns are literally pro-women. They're the equalizer.
They made me put on a mask. My body, my choice. I'm not sick. I'd rather put this
Look forward. Good. Bend your knees. Arms. Good. Good.
Graceful like next to it.
Yes. Better.
Go Ash! So graceful.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is who's teaching me. This is my friend Ash.
Hi.
Do you want to give out your Instagram or?
No.
Okay. Thank you for teaching me today.
Yeah, of course.
She's so good at ice skating, guys.
No, I'm not a coach. Only been skating for fun for 4 years.
Oh yeah, that's basically being a swan on ice. That's just casual.
I wish. Someday. Good. Beautiful.
I just like to ride
Yes, that's it.
All right, so show me the eagle. Just learning about this today. Your hips are made of rubber, the way they bend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, how you're so flexible.
Oh, thank you.
Should get a side by side me doing it. I'll look like a duckling compared.
Let's do the inside first. Inside. Yes. You got it. Yes, 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 yes. You can have a smaller circle. Just yes. Yes. That's exactly it. Yes. Yes. That's actually really impressive for a first. Yes. Good.
Alright, I'm done ice skating. The people here are so amazing at skating, it's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I turned it on that whole video honestly just to see Venti skating, just to see. I'm like, man, I told you I had thought of her as that when I first saw her and I didn't know anything else about her, I just saw a glimpse of her. I was like, man, this girl got a little angelic quality to her. So when I first heard about her potentially skating, I was like, you know what, let me just turn on to see her skate. Once again, this damn well Venti gave me a lot more ammunition to talk about. But man, not even just from a fine standpoint or nothing. I'm just saying, Venti had me so impressed, man. What did I write down first? First thing I wrote down was, once again, me and Venti, I just love her. Me and her just have so much in common. I'm talking about this from a personality. This ain't got nothing to do with like her or nothing. I just like this about her. She didn't like that mask. I did like that. I love the fact that Venti didn't want to wear the mask. She was like, look, I don't want to put this on. So I love that about Venti. When she said that, it had me laughing. And then when she finally got out there, she had said she hadn't skated since she was like 11. And I understand she can do that a lot quicker than somebody like me who's never ice skated. But for her muscle memory to be that good, I was very impressed. I was like, you know what? I said, damn it. She actually looks like that snow angel. I said, she out there looks pretty graceful for somebody who hasn't skated in a long time. And I'm going to say this. I give Venti credit. She was very lean. And I said that her eyes reminded me of a companion doll. But literally, she actually reminded me in muscle tone of a companion doll in certain ways. She looked like a damn 163 centimeter doll. She was graceful out there. I got to give her credit. A little while later, of course, y'all saw the teacher named Ash come in, and once again, it's no other way to describe it, but I love women of Asian descent as well, and I thought she was fine as hell. Just a sexy, beautifully built woman, a human woman, and she was very graceful, and I thought she was moving very, very nicely out there. But speaking of graceful, once again, guys, my ideal height, I like little people all the way up to 5'4". But at 5'7", Venti was so graceful. I just have to give her credit. Once again, it just took me back to she really looked like, I'm telling you, this is what I hate about her. You'll look at this whole video and you'll forget she ever burped. You'll forget she ever farted. That's what I told y'all guys a long time ago, where I watched Venti and it was like she did a damn memory swipe on me. She seemed so innocent to where I was like, wait a minute, did I really hear her burp? No, I didn't. And I went back to the next stream and it was like a redneck. I said, damn. And so when I saw this video, I said, man, this is the things that Venti does to brainwash you, literally, to where you will forget that you ever saw her doing anything that she could do 40 videos of something nasty, put this video out, and it'll be like a computer chip. It'll wipe your memory. Because I said, man, a girl this sweet, she couldn't possibly be doing. Oh, Venti, yes, she can. So just a couple of compliments before I come back to this train. Because we're going to wrap it up. I ain't gonna keep y'all all night, but I laughed at this, guys. Venti is a quick learner. She caught on to what the teacher was trying to teach her, and I really was impressed when the teacher said, dang, most people don't catch on to that move that quick. She was like, man, she said, I'm impressed. Hey, the teacher was like, hey, Venti, you are natural at this. And I'm going to say this. In another life, Venti could have probably, I don't know how far she could have took it, but she could have probably took that pretty far. She was very good. So I ended that saying this. Throughout this whole video, Venti was once again, this is why I like to pay attention to her. She's very humanizing. She may not have said everything I agree with. That's fine. She says things from the woman's side of things. Guess what? We ain't going to agree on everything. Of course, even though I might hate to admit it because she loves to say that she's beautiful. So I hate to give any of those girls credit. But the way she says it almost makes you laugh at her. And I give her credit. What I do love is that she can show that she can look good without makeup. She made you laugh. She showed a little vulnerability and getting sad. She saw some humanity. I think all in all, it was Venti all the way around from top to bottom. And where some people, honestly, this is the funniest part about Venti. And I believe Venti would even tell you this. You know what the funniest part about Venti is? It's a lot of people that think this, it's a lot of what you saw that's an act. But Venti is just being herself. That's really the truth. She ain't acting on those videos. She just being her damn self. That's really, like, I think I heard, I think it was Cecil who said, when Chokeout was saying something about her or something, he said, she's a character. She's a character. I was like, no, that's just her being herself. She is the character because she's just being herself. Now, sure enough, she may tell a joke here or she may go out on a limb sometimes with that belching. I do think she may go out on a limb when she definitely doesn't need to. But I think a lot of what you see, probably about 96 or 7% of what you see is pure Venti. But with all that said, she just was an interesting dive. And I thought that was an interesting look at a day in her life through the eyes of Brittany Venti. Just to sort of see it through her eyes, through my interpretation, and through you guys being here with me. So now I got to catch up and see what y'all said, and I'm going to let y'all look. I'm going to let you guys do what you do on a Saturday night, baby. But we definitely got to, I got to hear what y'all said about that video. Okay. I caught back up. I got to find that 223 before I go too. At James, the closed eyes. Venti has talent and a great rack. Oh, I'm not a rack guy. I have to give Venti credit. She does, you know. Her and, I mean, it's a few of these girls that really know how to basically make use of their assets. You know, I say that without going too far. Edmond Dantes says that butt looks decent. I ain't gonna lie. Edmond Dantes, I'm a butt guy. And I like a little more rather than a little less. And I will tell you, she has a nice athletic bottom on her. Like I told you, that's not going to get her kicked out of any bedroom. She has enough assets. Like I say, the things that I would see, I'm a foot guy. So I don't even know how, because it could just look like that on camera, but I would rather her feet be smaller and more dainty myself, because I'm a foot guy. So, of course, it's certain things you can complain about, but I'm just saying overall, no, she is fine. She's a nice looking woman. Edmund says she got fit legs too. I loved her legs. Gremlington says she's good. Edmund says, which Ice Age movie is this? Johnny K laughs his ass off. Financial said, I heard Tree Goblin invited you to come on my channel for an interview. You're invited if you like, Jay. I don't remember that, but I come over there whenever. Yeah, I come over there for Natra. You have to let me know when it is. Send me something to my Instagram or to my Twitter or whatever. You know, that'll be the best way to do it. You know, I would say my email, but nobody ever actually sends anything to them when I tell them to. But that's Dog King Hefner at yahoo.com. Fanacha said, look at her go. Let me just stop. I was very impressed with Venti, guys. I was very impressed with her. I was like, you know what? This. I was so happy she made it on time. Because once she got there, I said, hell, she cut up, actually. She was a literal a snow angel. Edmund says, Venti probably fun to hang out with. I can't lie, Venti, I hate to admit it, but she does. She makes me sick. Yeah. Oh, Wofo Magdeburg says, never forget her burping crimes. See, I can't forget them because it's been drilled into my psyche. But if you have only seen her burp once and you look at a video like that or twice, man, I'm telling you, you'll forget about it for a second. Edmund says seems naturally athletic. That's what I was like. I hate to give Venti credit like this, but man, she's a natural athlete. I love the way she moving out there. Lieutenant Ripley says, what up, player? What up, Lieutenant Ripley? He said, looking like a dripped out Deadpool. Look at you. He said, early Venti was played up. They call her Hammerhead. I don't even know what they mean by that, but I know that, you know what? That wasn't even an old video either. You know that? Matter of fact, before I go, guys, I want to look up this JY Doll Head 223. I'm sure I won't be able to show it, but I just want to give my opinion on it before I get out of here. But man, it's been fun looking through the eyes of Venti tonight, man. I promise you. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to mute this so I won't make no noise walking across the Oh man, my bad. I've been back here talking all that time and I've been muted. Sorry, guys. I was basically saying that that JY head 223, it didn't quite look it didn't quite look like Venti. It had the spread out eyes like Venti. So if you needed a doll similar to Venti, you would need to get a doll with those spread out eyes. But I didn't think it looked like Venti. But like I say, Venti does wear her eyes pretty damn well, and they are pretty. So I give her credit on that. Man, I'm sorry about that no sound, guys. I had you guys listen to me all that. I mean, well, not listening, but looking at me all that time. Hold on, let me see something. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Edmund says, have a good night. Lieutenant says, eyes on the side. Everybody told me no sound. Thank you for letting me know. Edmund says, even muted Jay got charisma. He crazy. Thank you, man. Jay, you got to check the chat. You're right. Shoot, I just lost. No, you didn't, Krause. That was me. Stan is live right now. I might check it out after your stream. Doe eyes, spread out eyes. Yep. Hey, either way, guys, I love you. Thank you for hanging with me. It's been a hell of a time talking about the beautiful burping beauty. Much respect to Venti. Y'all guys have a great Saturday. I might do like you and go see what the hell Thanos talking about for a second. And other than that, I'm going to check out some boxing and UFC. So with all that said, have a good one. I appreciate you. Take care. Much love, guys. But me, Jada King Hefner, and the beautiful Cali Son and Saima Renee Uzumaki, we are